I want to ask you about, talk about Sophie's progression through the season and what you've seen from her recently to put her into the starting lineup and then get her so involved offensively.
Yeah, definitely. Just being healthy, that absolutely helps. She was in a place of, getting her foot and ankle right, finally did, and is now healthy to be able to practice consistently and to put herself in position. We really knew she could shoot it. So, coming out of this game and coming out aggressive and ready to play, obviously a little bit low in numbers for us, having 9 available. So just embracing an opportunity that was ahead of her. Didn't play like a freshman today.
Yeah, and then what, you mentioned having people out. How much did the team miss Gabby and Michaela today, and who stepped up kind of on the sideline in their absence?
A little bit I would say in the first half, but then we talked about there being no excuses, finding a way to get through adversity. I really think that's what they did going into that second half, making a great run in the third, and then really holding that lead at the end. So I would say we missed them from a scoring standpoint, but other people stepped up. Other people made things happen. Allie having a double-double, Ajulu having a great second half after not so great of a first half. So all around, I think that was a full team effort, and 18 individuals we said in the game, or in the locker room, just finding a way to get it done.
Yeah, and then, I mentioned to them, you guys kind of coming out a little slow, what kind of changed at halftime, and then also, was that 2 weeks maybe bad for you guys in a sense with games getting postponed? Because sometimes you can lose your rhythm and kind of get out of your routine.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, and more so from a cardio standpoint. You don't play a full basketball game or even have practice where you can play 5-on-5. It makes it really difficult physically to now come into a game and be ready to play that same pace. So I would say the 2 weeks hurt us in that sense, but our group as a whole, our pressure really, I think, made them struggle in the second half, forced a lot of turnovers. After the first half, I think we had forced 9, and then to finish the game with 27. Someone like Prima Chalice at the top of that pressure, really making things difficult for their guards, I think was a key in the second half and being able to pull away like that.
Yeah, and then how much did, some fouls and turnovers hurt you guys, especially in the second quarter?
Yeah, obviously we had to put Allie on the bench for a little bit, and she was really one of our scoring threats. So taking care of the basketball has been really a theme of ours this year. We can't leave a game and have 20-plus turnovers. But on the defensive end, I think we really found our niche in this pressure and making things difficult for SEMO.
Yeah, and then what were some other keys that you haven't mentioned already, maybe that you guys might have gotten to win?
Just sharing the basketball, being really patient. I thought in the second half we did a better job of working the ball around to the other side of the floor, then finding open teammates underneath the basket. But we had 17 offensive rebounds. That's almost the game right there, being able to get us more possessions, to crash the glass and sending your teammates good karma when they take a shot, but knowing that I'm going to be there and pick them up if they miss it. So people like Ajulu, Kelsey, Allie got some really key offensive rebounds, got us more possessions.
Yeah, and do you have any other additional comments or anything you want to add about the game?
Just the day as a whole, and I brought Ariel here. Ariel played for Pat Summit, and so obviously it's a Pat Summit, We Back Pat Day, and also Martin Luther King Jr. Day coming up, and such pivotal leaders in everything that we do, not only obviously our nation with Martin Luther King, but also Pat Summit in the game of women's basketball. And Ariel probably hasn't heard this story before, but I remember going to one of her practices when I first started coaching, and she came up, introduced herself, and looked at me, and I said, I was a head coach, and I was young. I became a head coach right out of college, basically. And I remember her saying to me, like, "Oh, yeah, just like me." And I was like in awe, like, how could Pat Summit think that I was just like her? Like, because she was a young coach, and then she was a young mother, and a coach at the same time. So, having someone like that just makes you feel what a genuine person. And Ariel, you can speak on her a little bit too.
Well, it just was an honor and a dream come true to be able to wear orange and to play for her and walk the halls with her and be coached by her. Like Coach said, she's a legend, and to be a part of her coaching tree and a part of the 161 that got to wear orange, it's a blessing. It's something that I carry with the most pride and honor.
Yeah, and how many years did you play at Tennessee?
So I was there for 4 years. My freshman year was her last year coaching.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And how much of an impact did she have on you as not only as a basketball player, but as a person too?
Oh, incredible. I think about her every single day, especially being in this profession. When I say if I can impact a quarter of the young ladies that she did throughout her coaching career, then my life will be a success.
Yeah, absolutely.
I joke around all the time that I tried to recruit Ariel, but Pat Summit was calling her at the same time, and she didn't want to come play for Coach Sam. But such great connections, and I think that was Pat. Like, she had this way with everyone. Like myself, meeting her 2 times and having the impact that she had on me. So just really amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate it.